Hello and welcome. Right, I thought I'd literally quickly pop and just show this because I very rarely do. Yeah, just literally popped up, moved the plough down on the thing, so I was sick of seeing it near the gate, so I've shoved that right next to the silo. I'll show you when we actually get down there, but yeah, thought we'd just literally water the greenhouses, which shouldn't take us 2 minutes, but I thought I'd bash into a tree. I thought I'd sort this out on camera because it's not one of those things we normally sort of show. Yeah, we obviously don't need to do anything. We've only just come and actually done this, but yeah, I thought we'd just sort of feature this a little bit. Yeah, we did the grass and that last time. We've got to do the liming and the fertilising on the fields. I think let's have a look. Let's have a look. Also, yeah, I'm gonna see if that's. I've been worrying about the mulching on the olives for sort of days, because I know you do need to mulch. JMGaming wouldn't have given you mulches had you not needed to do that. So yeah, I read somewhere it's April. I'd always thought it was, but I think that's grapes. I'm sure I did it in the autumn, but I did look on the autumn like for it needs mulching or all the rest of it, or the grass being longer or whatever, and I never got any visual clue so I'm not sure whether I've missed it or whether, yeah, I don't know. It's as simple as that. Yeah, I'm not sure, because again we've had map updates, so I'm not sure whether I've missed the window because I updated the map and then you know, the grounds got. That's the only trouble when you do these updates. And I say I've done the latest update as well, so I know, and I have seen a couple of issues, but not like, when I say a couple of issues, not, oh wow, okay, that one's, now then, how much do you need? Wow, another 7 tons. Wow, okay, that one really did need doing. I'm glad we did this. This is the sort of thing, sometimes you think you've done it. I mean, I did do it, obviously still got water. It's exactly the same as the others, but it really, really is a... Oh, of course, you've not got the... No, I thought that might actually do it. Can't go backwards, can't go forwards. Right, can we sort of sneakily, I think it pulls you backwards if you try to attach and do that. Yeah, I think I've tried that before other times. Let's not give in so easily. We could, if we were clever, push the bar. Only the bar doesn't exist. Oh, it does the tank does though. No, don't push it all the way back, or that's a total waste of our time. Well, I didn't think there'd be any excitement just coming to do the watering. I thought we'd be quite okay. Yeah, I should have been on here yesterday, but I say always last thing when you just come from work. It's, yeah, I went on the Valley of the Farm for the 3rd time and did like a pilot episode. Yeah. I think when we have finished on Agres, that may well be where we're going. I'm not saying I won't come back to Agres, although yeah, I'm happy with what we've done and all the rest of it. I think we've showed the map off. I've enjoyed my time. Well, apart from all the problems, I think it is funny sometimes you can be put off because of things like that. The problems, and it's not really due to the map. Well, some of it was, some of it wasn't. Mod clashes, but sometimes I don't know. It seems to put you off the map as well a little bit, which is a little bit. Yeah, I've still got the wall when I come here, but I'm going to see this through to the very end. I am. But it knocks the shine off. That's what I'm trying to say. It's weird. I don't look forward to coming on here as I used to, and that's not anything to do with the map. The map's beautiful, but it's horrible sometimes in life where when things get ruined, yeah, even cars, you know, like nice cars that you have, you can, oh right, okay, well there you go, that didn't need much. But then again, this is that we can't go that way. I'm gonna knock the yeah, we really, oh no, it really is full. I'll do this one. Yeah, sometimes it ruins, it takes the shine off something nice. It can be your favourite car and you can have an accident in it, and after that accident it's never the same again. It is true. It's not a weirdness, it's a known thing. People can even have people break into their house and that they loved before that event, and they can't face living in that house again afterwards due to that event. It is strange how the human psyche is. Yeah, I just I just know that I don't. It is a shame, because it really is. I've just not got the heart that I used to have before to play this particular map, and it is beautiful and glorious. It's a horrible place to be, really, but it is what it is. But that I'm not. Yeah, I'm determined to be self-disciplined and crack on, and I'm not. Yeah, as I said, really, it is a little bit like that, because you can turn things around. So I'm hoping it does. It's, yeah, your inspiration goes with it as well. It sort of like becomes more of a matter of, right, let's do this, let's do that, and it shouldn't be like that. You should want to. I want to go on Ohio Richlands, and it's all farming, so it's the same jobs that you do on every farm. But yeah, on that I really do want to actually do it. Right, I'm going to stop the camera for a minute. I'm going to meet you back down at the farm. See you shortly. Just checking I'm recording. I am indeed. Yeah, I get a bit paranoid about that. I really don't want to ever forget that. Right, this is the one we did have the things on. It's the heavier of the two, or there isn't a heavy. The masses are a light tractor. It's the only... Now, it's somewhere around here. I know we left the thing... Yeah, here we go. That's what we want. So we can have additional storage. We can, I suppose, also run that back. Right, so we're going to need that pass-through way. It's been here forever. Yeah, it has. Well, I suppose we've not... Yeah, it's true. We've not needed to do the fertiliser and alignment for a while. Did I do it last time? I'm not sure I did. I think I did, or else this wouldn't be here. But yeah, this still needs a weight, though. A lot of the bigger tractors... Yeah, don't get me wrong, it's not... I'm not being nasty either. It makes the well, no, I suppose it massy make them very agile as well. So yes, you can't have everything. Heavy's not always good, but it can be. Definitely for fertilising anyway. Heavier the better. Yeah, I've got a few Let's Plays now where I have just got the fertiliser spreader and I haven't got a front thing. And yeah, I used to have that one to the front box all the time. Is that fertilisers? No, that's seeds. That's snow. We're all right. We don't need fixing. And the fertiliser. Well, let's first of all grab that and make sure it's not got lime in it. It looks like lime in the back to me. That looks whiter than this. That's how I always look. Right, so I was right. So we need to throw that out, because we're going to need it in a minute anyway. I think there's not enough fertiliser here. Yes, on the Valley of the Old Farm, I have set myself a task. I was thinking about it, you know, challenges that you've not done yet. What can you do on the farm that you've not done before? And what I'm going to do, I think we'll do it. I think that's alright. We do need to buy one though, so let's make sure first of all we've not got any. Can't remember what I did with last time with that. Let's buy a set of fertiliser at the farm. I was going to say at the shop. Yeah, we'll get. Do we buy two? No, not really. No, we don't need that much. But we are not going to get sidetracked. I want to go and see if it says needs mulching in this month, or whether because we've done map updates it's sort of done the job for us on paper, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I know I haven't forgotten what I was just talking about. No. Yeah, I'll set myself a task that I've not done before. It's something I thought, yeah, what can we do? Usually I'll buy the multi-fruit buy-in, which I've not done for a long time, or I'll always go to the store to do this. So I thought, you know, it'd be nice to make our own, to set that as a goal. But don't normally allow where you buy inputs in, and I thought, well, for that you could. That's not going to hurt, because yeah, if we're gonna make lime, we can do that in the Omatana, or we can do it in the I'll show you. I can't remember its name yet, but it has become a favourite mod almost overnight, because it's one of those mods. It's tiny, like the new farm supply production. It's got super recipes, and it's just, yeah, it's sort of become my best friend. You know, one of those mods that you know you're going to use time and time again. You love it. There's nothing you don't like about it. A bit like the Farm Dairy mod by the BGA as well, equally by Disturbed Simulations. Yeah, the Omatana, the new farm production. I mean, I love the old one. Again, the new one is amazing. But yeah, there's sort of all these kind of fertilizer type creation jobs, and they're all good. I've tried a few of them and used them, and this one here, the Field Products Factory mod, 100,000. Was my favourite. It has now been ousted. Yeah, we have a new favourite, and I hate doing that because it's still brilliant, the old one. The multi-crop greenhouses pack, 5,000, and it's tiny, but it does so much, and its recipes are amazing. Not unbelievable. They're not like stupendous. I mean, the cycles are good, is what I'm trying to say. Also gives you the ability to put a couple of fertilizing products like manure with silage, and then it takes away the loss, which is quite amazing. Yeah, I mean, unbelievable as well. I mean, there's no like, oh, that's rubbish. I mean, there's the seed one that Kevin told me about, and it is amazing. It's something like 1 to 2,700 or something like that, and you think, oh, come on, that's just, no, it's sort of like me sort of cheating. It's almost got cheating written all over the tin. It is weird. It does show the old, yeah, where the fields met. It's not even scanned the fields properly. That's what's causing the break, of course. Something different about the way that JMGaming has built his fields, because obviously normally you can do that. There's never a problem normally on most maps with you joining fields. That's what that weird schism is when it's doing the grass, and it doesn't like to settle. It doesn't like you to put things down there either, as we've seen. So there's something about the way that JMGaming has done his map that's different to how other map makers do it. Again, it's not a criticism. I can live with it, but obviously it's not a good idea, if that's the case, to actually change the fields, which is a bit of a shame, because that it's one of those jobs that you often do, like we have done here. It made sense, actually. The field, you wanted grass, we've got the BGA, you would use it. So yeah, I'm not bad. That's about the only bit of grass I've seen, actually, that I didn't get, so I'm quite happy with that. It did windrow alright though. I mean, it still had those funny schisms, but yeah, it was alright. Well, that's not bad. We've nearly done that already. Well, then we've got the liming to do. Yeah, I'm trying to think. We will have a check after this to see if there are any jobs. Yeah, and also we want to check the mulching. That's my job that is like bugging me, that I need to have a look at. Yeah, I tell you. Yeah, it's weird when I'm here, I'm alright. It's just the thought of coming on that is still a bit of a like, yeah, it's a strange weirdness. It really is. I think you must not, it's not as bad, the wall, as I call it. I'm beginning to get, and I do enjoy the farming once I'm here, but yeah, I don't know what it is. Right. Yes, on the Valley of the Old Farm, so I've set this task where we are self-sufficient, but I'm doing this quite a lot now. Because you can hit, I mean, a Higher Richlands sort of was the one that's made concrete this sort of realisation. You can start, and it was tight, but you can sort of almost hit the ground running and turn things around and start to earn a fortune almost immediately. Now you've got to be careful because you do need a little bit of that, but I'm on Let's Plays where I've got enough money as a cushion. I'm setting the thing that I can't have productions for the first year, but obviously on that one I've got to have the productions that make the fertiliser, the lime. I'm not allowed to sell it though. That's the provision. We can be self-sufficient. We could make 70 tons of fertiliser for ourselves. We could make 70 tons of seeds for ourselves. We could make 70 tons of herbicide for ourselves, but we can't sell any of it. It is for ourselves. Yeah, there's no, oh, I can make 2,000 euros per pop. Oh no, I am on euros. Because it was the Valley of the Old Farm. This is true. Excellent. Right then, so we need to... Now, if we're clever, we could... Oh, okay, okay. That didn't work quite as I hoped, actually, but I suppose we could push it with the front loader, really, if we don't crunch into the... right, let's push that along a little. Oh, now the grey is going to, like, yeah, it won't show the grey. Oh, it did. There you go. That surprises me, actually. Yeah, the grey normally pushes through, so perhaps the Samurai has... Oh no, I'll be hitting it with the red underneath. Yeah, it will go through the grey. The grey almost doesn't exist. It's one of those optical illusions. Right, we need that selecting as well. And we need to drop that inside the silo, which is a multi-fruit. So yes, I thought I quite like that idea of actually being self-sufficient. Yeah. Instead of for once, so that is my #1 mod on that. I'm not placed it yet, but I will be doing. Yeah, I'm going that and the Omatana. Yeah, I'm going to be making silage. That was the other thing. I said, well, I can't have like millions of tons of grass lying around if we're not allowed a BGA. I will be going for that after the year because it's one of my go-to mods. But I want on some Let's Plays where you can do that. I'm going to set that as a thing where. Yeah, you've got a bit of a challenge because you can, as I say, on Ohio Richlands, we've like almost after about the 3rd episode. Now there was that moment, that gulp moment where you like think, oh my life, I've only got 3 months operating costs on this Let's Play. Now then, have we got any lime? I know I've got that. There's a pallet outside. Do we need to order some lime? Oh, have we got? I don't think we have. I think it's seeds. Yeah, we've got loads of seeds over there. We have got a bit of lime. We have. But we will need some more ordering, so we'll grab that as well. So we want object storage. Yeah, I was going to use the object storage, and then I thought, well, actually, yeah, right. So, oh no, we have got lime. So we want to spawn. Yeah, we'll do that as well. We will. I think we're going to need them both. So we will ring the shop now, and we will also ask them to get some lime. Yeah, so that's mod that I just showed you is from this very pack where we buy our lime from. The 8-ton limes that have been my favourite since my return to Horbeleron. It comes from the multi-crop greenhouses pack. So I don't know how I missed that, but it doesn't look. It looks like an unobtrusive shed, really, and it's not. It's honestly is one of the best mods I found in a long time. I'm so chuffed that we've actually found it. Now remember, when it's 97% to stop, I don't want any burst bags. Oh, now that was a little close. It really was. Let's lift that up slightly. Yeah, now this is managing with that weight and the weight of the massey to just manage with what we've got. I think we'll only need this, if I'm honest. And we're gonna, as we're passing. Oh, I knew I was gonna do it. I thought I was gonna hit it, and then I thought I was gonna make it, and then as your driving instinct takes on, it was going no. But it was too late. Yeah, I was literally already. Yeah, I put the Put that over there, which swallows it up, because it was a bit messy down this end of the yard. It's not terrible. I mean, your trailers have got a, yeah, I mean, there's just, well, no, I suppose there is, actually. I could put the trailers. The swivel axle, not looking forward to that, so I think that's all right there. And I would like to use the Mercury this year, if we have got anything to do. That's a trouble. Sometimes these special crops, like grapes and that, they are, I should be able to fertilise it, but it's this coming into the map when you've had an update, then sometimes it's already been done, or yeah, you see, nitrogen's perfect and the grass is short, so somehow we haven't mulched and we've got away with it, because I think of the upgrading of the map, it doesn't say we need mulching. And it does say that they're growing, so yeah, there's nothing that's like bad, so it looks. Shall we try? Shall we try and do? Yeah, let's grab one of the mulchers and see what happens. Yeah, being as someone else said that they thought it was, or that someone said it was this month. Let's grab the little Landini Rex, because it's specially made for this type of job. That's its. Well, no, it's not its purpose. It's a fantastic little tractor. I do love it. Right, now we want the little mulcher, I believe, which is, I think, hiding behind the stone picker. Or is that? Yeah, that is definitely too big. That's not fitting down one of those rows. Really, it's not. Now, I know it would be unbelievable to use the stone picker. Would it? Would it though? Can this manage the stone picker? I think it's a bit beyond it, but it may just about manage it. It might. Now we do need this here though, because yeah, it can't go in the other shed. It's too tall, I think. Yeah, I did try the plough in there, and it sort of just begins to go under, because the roof runs downwards as this one by JMGaming. Then yeah, it's not. Right, let's grab this. Let's be thorough about this and just make sure. But to me, the grass looked quite small, and apparently the one thing I do remember from reading that article about this was the fact that it said the grass was long. So that grass did not look long to me. So, but we will try. Yeah, that looks small to me. Perhaps it should have been done in the autumn. Let's say, but then the map update may have. Yeah, that's doing absolutely nothing. So yeah, it's not now. That is definitely true. So that article was either out of date or it's just not right. That was on Reddit. Not that that means that. Oh, there is another mulch. I was going to say I think this was a bit too small. Not that it makes any difference. That looks like the mulch to me. That slightly bigger one there. We'll stick this with that. Sit nicely over here. Yeah, that does look like the mulch, doesn't it? It looks a little bit bigger. That looks a bit tiny in the middle, although I think it is supposed to be the middle line, so it might be that really. That one may be too big, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's stick this tractor over there, and then let's get on with the liming. Yeah, I would like this to get this at least done this time. Right, let's jump the fence, and let's have a quick look though on the precision farming and make sure that I haven't missed any jobs in the, yeah, because this has been a bit sporadic, but I thought, come on, you can't like not go on. I mean, I've been on once this week, but what I mean is I've done loads of Ohio Richlands, loads of Avon Valley, and one Agres Balconies. Right, so then pH, apart from the grass fields, which I'm not sure if that's going dark as well. That looks like it's going dark to me. 3 and 4, apologies for that. And nitrogen, again, we've just done that. Yes, it is going dark. That's definitely going dark. So now, we'll do it next time. It's all right. Going dark's okay. We can still see it. If we're going to the end of the year, we should just about make it to the end of the year with our field data. There's no point in doing an additional job if, yeah, we're drawing to the conclusion of the Let's Play is, yeah, I mean, we're doing well money-wise. And we've bought lots of very nice equipment. Yeah, it is nice. I mean, yeah, even recently, the only thing that is a bit bad is the. No, it isn't. We bought the sugarcane field. We bought that additional field, didn't we? Field 20. That's going to need doing. That's going to need scanning as well. So that is true. We will do. In fact, we'll do that next episode. This is going to be a short one. I'm going to do the lime and the fertilizer. We've been up to the productions, and. Am I slowing down or am I on? Nope, I am. I'm on. We're on. Cruise control is on. Thunderbirds are a go. Right, I think I'm a little bit close to the edge, really. I think we're probably throwing it on the road as well. Or would be in real life, and annoying the cars because we would, yeah, which is something you don't very often see. Farmers are very good at this. They know how far they can cast. I'm not bad at it. Yeah, I'm alright, but that was definitely wrong. That's going to miss the corner a little bit, but then I'd rather that than spray lime onto a car's paintwork and get complaints and then have insurance jobs and all that type of thing going on. That's just not. Aha, it is skittering a little. Yeah, when we do the switch to the front box only, that's when this sort of like struggles. Even now, yeah, with its weight and everything, and even with that ton pulling back. Oh, there we go. That is our victory that we did last session. Yeah, I'm glad JMGaming bought those sheds out. I'm glad that we've got that one over here as well. Yeah, we need to grab the grass gear and bring it across. In fact, we could do that. I don't mind. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Right, if it'll let me, let's start to turn. It's a bit awkward. I do think we've got enough line though. I am right, but it just goes to show how what I always said about having the Samurai as the front box, or well, as a bucket that's full with things. It is, yeah, it is heavy. I might put a blob of grass down on that bit where I did that plough mark, because it is annoying me. I keep thinking, oh, and then I don't sow the grass or anything like that. I keep forgetting. Right, smashing. The plough is here though. We could do that, and we could do a couple of little jobs. It's true. No, we could. No, let's take them back. Actually, it does make more sense in a way for this to be in a central place. This shed makes more sense for this because it's in the middle of like the heart of our fields. So it's not really a bad idea. And also to drop the pass-through weight, because we only ever use it with this so far. Yeah. I thought I'd got a tree inside. It's the actual separators. Yeah. I mean, I have got a tree in there as well, but yeah, that is a job that we meant to do, isn't it? Yeah, I was hoping that. Yeah, I know what we'll do. Oh. Okay, that's one way to do it. It will do that. Yeah, let's see. Can I climb on the masses? It is a high shed. JMGaming's made a really nice shed actually. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's obviously only on the map though, which is a bit of a shame. Nope, that's still too tall. We might be able to do it at the back though. Just, it's worth investigating this. And then we're going to go grab the grass equipment on camera. Yeah, we've got the windrow, and I am right about that. It won't fit no matter what we do. Ooh, wow. I suppose we could just about manage at the back there. There's a lot of trees here. Can we jump onto the roof? I don't think so. That, to me, looks a bit of a... Yeah, that's exactly what I thought would happen. We need something like a telehandler boom or something like that to do this, I think. So then, grass equipment, let's go grab that. We'll bring that in at the very least. Can we? It might register as a tree. It like not registered last time because I think obviously the chopping. Aha. Yeah, it might do something weird to that. If we chop that in half, can we lift it? Or is that still too big? That's fantastic. Yeah, I don't chide myself too much for that because you do see lumps of wood on farmyards. Yeah, there isn't a strange thing to see on the edge of a field where farmers have left a pile of wood. They often sometimes have a bonfire at bonfire night in Great Britain anyway. I don't know what other farmers do. So I thought, yeah, it's not that odd a thing, right? Let's use the Massey. Let's go in there, climb on that, and we'll finish that off. Let's get this job done. Little jobs are just as important as the big ones. I mean, farmers, their days are filled with lots and lots of little tasks as well as big. So, yeah, yeah. I mean, the farmers don't have the possessed wood that we get on the game, but yeah, it's doing something weird. Methinks something will happen to that wood over that since from the next session. I think that might actually like pop out or drop down. It does do weird things. Oh, okay, now that I didn't mean to throw. Right, let's drop you off and then we'll grab the Massey, and I'm reasonably happy with that job. Yeah, out of sight, out of mind. I think something will happen to that because it's doing a shaky bit. Yeah, whether it'll drop down or whether it'll eject out, I'm not sure. Right, so then we want, do we? No, that's the trouble. We've got the Estrella and it's massive. I'm going to make a huge mark. I can't even see it now. Where is it? Somewhere over here. Aha, it's there. I see it. Right, let's do it. It doesn't seem that, but it is not nice. So we want plants, a little bit of grass, and there'll be 2 blobs, or we go one bigger and we do a blob like that, which I don't like doing it, but and there's a little tiny bit around that field edge actually that I had missed and just noticed there. It's very expensive that at £50 or euros or dollars for one blob, let me tell you. It still annoys me, that really annoys me, how expensive grass is. Yeah, I tend to dab it very gingerly. Yeah. Right, in fact, let's grab the Landini. That can follow us. We can take that. No, I think we were leaving this here on purpose, weren't we? Again though, this is the sort of thing that really needs leaving on the edge. It does make sense it stays near the grass field when you consider it, but again, a bit like the windrower, I think we'd tarpaulin it, because, oh no, can we? I'm trying to think, we're going to need the two mowers. How deep is this? That's what I'm thinking. Although, yeah, I suppose you're going to get it out, aren't you, really? Every time, so does that matter as long as it goes in to the middle one? I think they're quite nice. You can, if you do it tight, do 2 implements, I think, in each bay at least. And I think it is. I think it's both high, as you can see from that, and also quite deep. Yeah, I think it pretty much. I think the other one, which is slightly longer, now that may be a no-no. Ah, this isn't the Pharaoh, is it? It is about the same size. Oh, is this the 46 cubic meter one? Not sure. That's nice and tight, but I seem to be getting closer and closer. Now I would say, oh no, there's room. I think we can go right the way to the back with this one. That's about it. I think we're touching the back. that is about perfect. Well, a little bit, but we're not going to hurt it if we stick that there. Let's put this on follow. So we've fixed the grass that's been a problem forever. We'll also grab the field scanner as we pop across. We'll stick that on the front, and next session now we need some of the narrows, and I believe that the little Massey has got narrows. I'm sure we did do that. Did that pop or did that? Yes, it did. We have Flip-Flop Lady, as I call her. Yeah, that's my nickname for her, because she's got flip-flops, which I think is highly, very unsafe. From a health and safety perspective, for a tractor driver, it's a little bit cheekily unsafe. But of course, it's a game, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's one of those things I noticed and thought, really? Flip-flops in a tractor? I suppose, oh, I don't know, no farmers, you sometimes have to get out, you need to grab a spade or a fork, and that, just the thought of that is just, ooh, no, it's too much. It's just not right. Yeah, that's what I feel anyway. Right, I've got that lovely bucket that we got in the sales. Thank you very much, young lady. I am not making it up though, she has got flip-flops. If you look closely at her feet, she really has. Whereas I've got proper boots on. You have farmyards, yeah, they're not nasty places. I remember as a kid watching one of those videos about how many times you could die in a farmyard. It was quite horrific for a child. They insisted that I watched it at school, and I was traumatized by the slurry yard where people could I mean, they didn't show anybody, but they left it to no no sort of stretch of the imagination that child would have died and fallen in. So no, I want to unfold or fold. Oh, let's just shove the weight to cope with that. Right, smashing. And we want the Rex had the other one, so I'll grab the Massey again. Do we need anything else taken grass wise? The windrow is already over there, so I think it's the two mowers and the windrow. Yeah, and I mean, I suppose we could take this Troutman. That is a possibility, I think. Yeah, it is. That is the other thing as well with the Let's Play, is that you've got to be comfortable with doing the little things, because sometimes that's the job. It isn't always, and that's my fault. That is, for always wanting to like move mountains. Yeah, like you insist there's got to be massive things. I've got to do a harvest in this session, or I've got to do the grass, or no, Landini. But yeah, I'm happy with taking these. These are the main sets of implements. We can bring the Troutman across next time. Did I say no? We're going to do that. We are going to focus on the sugar beet field next session. I'm not going to rush time on or anything. We've done that plenty. We did that last session. We come on to the month of April. We've looked at the mulching, we're fine. It's because of the map updates, I think we're okay with that. Now then, this does insist that you unfold. You can't drop it down, which is a bit of a pain, really. Yeah, right, we want that in the last bay. Yeah, there's a few like this though, aren't there? It's not alone, I must admit. There's which was the first one that all-in-one, quite expensive mower that I've had in the sales. I would never buy new because it's like both smaller and it too is one of those. Thank you very much, young lady, for your assistance. Now, yeah, actually that is true. We can move the Landini out of the way because we're always going to pull these two. Yeah, that's one kind of stacking where you stack together that I'm not bothered about. Oh, there's a bit of stuff there. Yeah, I should have. Yeah, where you do two abreast, because you're always going to use these two together. You're not blocking anything off, so it doesn't really matter that you do sort of stack them together. It's not wanting to turn. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not a big fan of those, the sheds where A bit like No Man's Land, that shed that you start off with, it really, you've got no option but to basically box everything in, because it's the only way you're going to get everything in. It's a cracking shed, but then you've got to pull 3 things out to get to the one that you want, and that to me is just, yeah, it's like not, as I say, it breaks my inner programming. I always like things to be efficient, and that breaks things. Now that I need to leave myself a little bit of room to get out on the left. And like, yeah, I mean, when I said a little, that would have, a bit more than that would have been nice. Right, so that's, yeah, that's where we're going to leave it. Next session, let's go up and have a look, though. We will do that. Leave this up by our new field, field 20. I didn't want to go without having to use the Rex. Just seems so totally wrong. But I do think that, yeah, I think it's it, because that's the river there. We're going to need to sort of sneakily, is there a, hang on, is there a proper road the back of the shop that we have to sneakily do what I'm suggesting? Can't we go down, or is that another river? It is another river. So yeah, it looks like we have to sneakily go through this bit of wasteland on either side to get to our field. This away, that is. We'll ask permission to go through the olive grove, because this is a very broad path, so I do think that was the idea. And this here is our field, which is, I would imagine, gonna need everything doing on. No data found. But of course we all know that that means that it's not going to be, even if the farmer did it, I'm not going to get that information. I mean, we could buy it. Do we buy it to see? Or no, we're going to scan it. Have we got a scanner? That is a point. I think we have. Yeah, I've so long since I've used it, so it'll be a miscellaneous. We leased it at the beginning. Right. Well, I think this is something we should rectify. Or if this is the last field we're going to do, isn't it going to be more cost effective to actually buy the data? Yes, is the answer to this question. There we go. Now, oh, pH value is good. Excellent. Right, so all we need to do, well, no. I'm still going to insist that we do that. One thing I am going to do, though, is on camera check that the Massey has got narrows. I don't want to risk the fact that it has, even though it looks to me like first growth stage, so we could, the game would allow us. I don't want to do that type of thing. Yeah, the same as I don't want to lime. Oh, that is a point. I did say that. Going forwards, I didn't want to be liming crops that are in the ground. Or do I allow first growth stage? When the it's still burn. You'd get leaf burn. You should do it before the crop or on the day you've seeded. What on earth? Apologies for that. I have just had a charging thing. The spring that holds it together has just decided to depart company with the main body and fling across my desk. Yeah. Very exciting. Wow. I think I should complain to Amazon about that. Not the fact that it's separated, but the fact that that wasn't a terribly good design. That scared me off to death. Right, we'll leave this over here. We could actually put it on follow. It does make more sense that it goes to the farmyard, really. I think they are. These are the nice narrows, but we'll check. See, this Massey does get quite a bit of use, really. It's not just for down this end. It has some really good... Oh, no, is that going to go into the... Should go around like we did, but that doesn't mean to say it will. Right. Narrows. Yeah, it's weird how I never really consciously realised why I choose the toolbox mod so often. It's because it takes up so little space. Again, efficiency. It's that yeah, it's a small thing. Whereas the I do love that building, but again, it takes up room, and I seriously think this needs the last job we're going to do, other than check that, is wash that. Thank you very much, Steve. I always want to call you Steve, but Obi-Wan is your real name. In fact, you know, really, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to do both of them. They are a tad mucky, right? Anyway, let's not get sidetracked. I know what I'm like. Let's just check that you've got narrows on. Aha, you see, this is why you do it. I don't think it's under Trelleborg, the narrows. Aha, no, it's under one of the others. Okay. How many wide tyres? It's not under Continentals. It's not under Vredestein. Midas? I'm sure I bought narrow. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it is on one of the other Let's Plays. So it looks very much like to me that the option is Trelleborg, Trelleborgs or Trelleborgs. We did see them somewhere. Oh, and they're the horrible gangly ones. Yes, we will, because we want to be playing realistically. And the last thing we'll do is going to get these two cleaned. As if I'm not spraying into the air. Yeah. Well, no, I don't think it has been a short session. I would say we're probably 40-45 minutes long, which is a standard. Yeah, most people would say that was a good session, so I would say that that is, and it's been. I've enjoyed it. Yeah, no stressors. Nice. That they're the ones that, yeah, few and far between. We've had a lot of stresses on. Well, no, I think it was a stress bubble. Yeah, because it was all of the Let's Plays. Silver Run, I felt the same. It was a struggle the last few sessions. Did it? Yeah, I am a professional. You've got to do these things, but yeah, it wasn't nice at all. Yeah, lost that shine off them because of all of the troubles that we'd had. Right then, so we are going to need to. Yeah, that is a point actually. Will this? This is probably not going to manage as well. Now I did stick the. No, I didn't. I thought I'd stuck the front loader on. Let's just. I'm sure this has got that option. Sure, it has. Sure, it has got the front loader. Well, yeah. No, I thought I'd done that, but it would have been in the XML file, so obviously I haven't. Right, we'll take that over. Yeah, we'll need to go and pick up with the lorry, and I may as well take out telehandler, those bits and bobs. So the last job of the day, we're going to run that up ready for next time. Let's strap that down. I did think that was a bit dangerous. Right, yeah, the tailgate's up in its proper position, so we shall finish over at the shop. We've got a bit of lime in that box, and we've got a little tiny bit of fertiliser in those bags, but certainly nothing that's. Yeah, we need to go and pick the rest. Also, we ought to grab some. I meant to grab that thing, but it's under the Estrella, so it'll have to wait. We do need to order some of that as well. So we're going to get the sugar beet field fertilised and lime. No. We're not liming it. We'll stick to pH good. Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, I'm trying to be as realistic as possible. It was something Mr. Sealy P said a few sessions ago on one of on his Saskatchewan, and he was on about liming, and I thought, yeah, you're right. Really, shouldn't lime, and I have done. It's one of those things that passed me by, and I thought I need to lime and I need to fertilise. But yeah, when the leafage you would really burn the leaves if you did that. So yeah, I don't think it's advisable to do it when the plants are there. And the pH, the farmer, luckily for us, did do a good job before we took over the field, so it's not the end of the world. We'll just do the nitrogening. which then means I bought 4 bags of lime, and I'm probably not going to use them, but hey ho, it is what it is. It's what you would do, and you never know. It is amazing how we're all different though. CDP usually does all of his farming, even going, oh, we already bought that, we'd already thought of it. Smashing. So then, if that is the case, we're going to run across and, in fact, yeah, let's go and grab the little trailer from, we'll grab the telehandler. And I did start its engine earlier. Oh, nearly. Yeah, we'll run it across. It's nice. And oh, this is slow. Oh no, it's not. It is a 26. I thought it was. I thought it was shit. It looked a bit slow. Yeah, I like this Manitou. It's one of the 26-mile-an-hour jobs. I think only the JCB is quicker. I think it's a 32 miles an hour job. I like that. Yeah, it is. What do you call it? It's one of those where it separates in the middle. I can't think of the proper term at the minute. That word escapes me, as it often does on a Friday or a Saturday, where my word brain dissolves away. Yeah, we'll go grab the little trailer from our sneaky cut through, and we'll take that back to the shop, so that next session we start at the shop, and I've left a clear message to myself on what needs doing. So we'll, yeah. Now that it's somewhere here, be careful of the telehandler's going to get caught on that branch. Yeah, it's a shame I couldn't do something with the ground, but because it's like the edge of this, it won't let me do it. We could top up the water while we're here, although I don't think there's going to be a great need for a lot. So we did it not long back. He says as it gurgles 5 tons of water down. Right, yeah. Well, that's building up nicely again. Yeah, that looks quite good to me. Quite a lot of that. We'll have a look at that next session. That will give us a couple of tasks to do. Yeah, obviously we'd opted for not going the animal route on this because it's very production rich with the greenhouses and all the rest. I don't think that's what you want. I think you want that over there. Yeah, it is true. Well, I didn't want it to be, otherwise it would have been quite busy. But in some ways it feels a bit weird without animals. There's very rare do I have a let's play without. Why is that? Because I'm gonna say I couldn't move my. Wow, it's that's why, because it's got the same functionality as the telehandler's arm. Let's take that across. It's a nice little trailer, this is. Really a little bit small for what we wanted though, but yeah. I do seem to recall at the time we bought it, we'd got no money. No, actually, I don't think it was that. It was I wanted to try another trailer. And I don't regret it. It's a nice choice. It's a nice little trailer. Yeah. So I am going to say my goodbyes. I shall leave this up at the shop, and we shall start here next time. We'll get the do I load that? Yeah, I will. I'll load it off camera. Yeah, ready for next session, because you've seen me load lots of times, truthfully. So yeah, I am going to say thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope that you stick with me on this journey and other journeys if you so desire. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now.